What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm coming to you with a first aid kit, and that's a COVID-19 edition. I don't know if you've noticed, but the virus is on its decline and the world is about to open up. The quarantine time is going to be over soon, and we need to know how to take care of ourselves and the things to do to reduce our risk, because the last thing we want is to get contaminated and to contract that virus when the pandemic is on its decline. So if you want to know how to do that, stay tuned. So the first thing we're going to need is a thermometer. If you feel unwell or if you feel warmer than you usually do, check your temperature and monitor it. Average body temperature is around 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. It is important to note that different circumstances can change your body's temperature. For instance, if you're in a very warm room or environment, if you are just in the sun, or if you are doing some form of vigorous activity, it can alter your reading. So you want to take that into consideration, rest or wait a while, and recheck your body's temperature. Our next item is dietary supplement. Most of the times we do not consume the right amount or right kind of food to actually meet our daily required nutritional needs. Taking supplements will allow us to reach that goal, boosting our immune system and allowing it to function at its optimal best. In turn, this will allow our system to ward off certain infection and better be able to fight certain diseases. The dietary supplement that I'm currently taking is from Nutrilite. It's the woman's pack. It's all plant-based. I will be doing a review on this product, so if you're interested in seeing it, just stay tuned for that. Next in our kit is water. We all know the importance of drinking water, at least 8 glasses of water on a daily basis, unless you have some underlying problems that will contraindicate same. Drinking water will keep us hydrated. It regulates our body's temperature. It helps to promote circulation in our system, which helps to deliver nutrients to our cells, keeps our bodies and our organs functioning properly, and just keeps us in a good mood and improve our cognitive abilities. This may seem a little weird, but next on our list is warm salt water. Sodium chloride, normal saline, it's all the same. You can make this at home with about a teaspoon of salt and some warm water. The warm salt water will help to soothe the back of our throat, help to reduce inflammation, sore throat, and discomfort. You can store this in a glass bottle or container of your choice so as to make it readily available and easy to rewarm. If it is that you're going to be taking this on the go, you can downsize to a smaller bottle so as to make it easier to travel with. This can be repeated multiple times throughout the day. However, it is not meant to be a cure for any form of respiratory condition. It is just used to soothe the symptoms of a sore throat or inflammation. Next, we need a proper hand sanitizer. We touch so many surfaces with our hands, sometimes we do not even recognize it, and as such, we transfer microorganisms with our hands easily. Having a sanitizer on hand can easily cleanse our hands as quickly as we need it to. However, hand sanitizers are not used as a substitute for hand washing. It is used conveniently only if our hands are not visibly soiled or if we do not have access to soap and water. When sanitizing our hands, it is important to saturate our hands and allow it to dry. Alcohol can also be used. That's the 70% isopropyl alcohol. You can pour this out in a small travel-sized container. This can be used to clean personal items or surface areas. This can be used as a substitute to that. These are sterile alcohol prep pads. They come in a little package and it has a swab that is saturated with alcohol. You open that and you can use it to clean your personal items. Next, gloves. You only need gloves if you're going to be assisting someone and you may come in contact with their body fluids. Outside of that, you use a glove to clean surfaces or equipment or tool or anything of that sort. It is just as important to properly remove your glove as it is to don them. To remove the glove, pinch the outer portion of the glove in the center or the wrist and gently remove same without creating a splatter. Next, use the ungloved hand to place under the glove at the wrist of the next hand and pull down carefully. This will prevent your hand from becoming contaminated with anything that was on the outside of the gloves, and of course you'll follow that with a proper hand washing. Next, we need some form of antiseptic. It is important to note what kind of product you're purchasing, as this, for example, is meant for bacteria only, while we have other products that are meant to kill both viruses and bacteria. They are two different kinds of microorganisms, and as such they function differently. These two products are from the same line, however this is meant to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. They come in varying forms: wipes, solutions, sprays. However, I chose to use a solution as I can use this in varying ways. For example, I'm using a regular wipes and I'm going to saturate the wipes with the solution. I can take this wipe with me wherever I go and I can use it to sanitize counters, tools, or whatever I choose to. One key point to note when you're sanitizing is to clean the area or the surface first before sanitizing, especially if it has visible dirt. Then you can sanitize the area and allow it to air dry. These wipes can be used for different purposes. They can be used around the home to sanitize. They can be taken along with you to use on tools or surfaces. It's just very, very flexible to use. Next in our kit is soap. You can choose to use whichever soap you prefer. I'm going to be using some liquid soap and I'm pouring this into a travel size container. It is good to have soap on hand so you can wash your hands whenever you need to if you are in an environment that you do not have access to soap. It is vital to wash your hands on a regular basis, as this reduces the transmission of certain microorganisms such as the coronavirus. If we're going to be washing our hands, that means we need something to dry them. So I just packed some paper towels. I'm folding these into smaller sizes and I'm just going to be placing them into a waterproof storage bag. Nobody wants dry and crusty hands, and that tends to happen when we wash our hands regularly. So I'm using one of my favorite moisturizer, pouring that into a travel size container, and I'm going to be using that after I wash my hands to keep them moisturized. This is completely optional, but I like to walk with some small disposable garbage bag. That way, if I'm doing anything, cleaning up anywhere, I can just open one of these and put the garbage in, and then I can easily tie and discard of same. And finally, we need something to pack our items into. It doesn't have to be an actual first aid bag, as long as it can hold your items and it can fit into all or most of the bags that you normally carry. So let's get to packing. First, I'm adding my antiseptic wipes that I DIY'd. Secondly, I'm adding some water. This is not meant for drinking. I have my drinking water separate. This is to use for hand washing if I need water to wash my hands. Next, some hand towel to dry hands after hand washing. Some liquid soap to wash hands. Hand sanitizer to sanitize hands in between hand washing. 70% isopropyl alcohol to sterilize personal items like pens or thermometer, etc. And of course, some moisturizer to hydrate and moisturize our hands after hand washing. Some disposable bags to clean up afterwards. Optional alcohol prep pads. Disposable gloves for assisting or cleaning up. Dietary supplements to help boost our immune system. Salt water to gargle. You can definitely go ahead and label your bottles to prevent confusion. Mask. I personally do not prefer the cloth mask, but you can pack whichever you desire. And lastly, our thermometer to help monitor our temperature if we feel unwell. And that is it. A compact first aid kit for COVID. I would like you to comment below if you plan on trying this, if you've tried it before, what are some of the items you thought we could have added, what items you thought were better. Just share below and let us just communicate and share with one another. If you like the video, please thumbs up and share with your friends. Also guys, if you are going back out in the world or if you're there already, whether it's school or work, please keep safe. We have enough information to know how to prevent transmission, so follow these instructions. Even though the virus is on its decline, it can easily spiral back out of control, so please protect yourself and please protect your family and keep safe. I do upload videos now every Tuesdays and every Thursday, so come back for more if you enjoyed it. And if you're coming back, you might as well subscribe below and press the notification bell beside the subscription button so as to get notified whenever I upload a new video, so you're never left out. So until next time, it's your girl Momo. Thanks for watching this video. Take care.